Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me yet. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. Boy, I feel like I haven't been on my own channel today, which is true, I have not. But my lord, we've got a lot to talk about. We really do have a lot to talk about. And my lord, we really do. I mean, Kenny, I need you to actually find me where it says that. Kenny, can you do me send me the tweet the guy wrote? Right, Kenny, I've just sent you a message. I do apologise. Sorry. Obviously, when things happen really, really freaking quickly, I have to deal with it. To which that definitely was very, very quick. And I'd already decided what we were doing. So let's get straight into it. Let's get to some comments that an Everton player is moving. There is movement on that. I need you to, Kenny, I really need you to find me the thing. Yeah, I really need you to find me the tweet the guy put out for that. Absolute madness. Load of fighting. United to win the league, says Mustafa. Mod me. You'll get modded at 600. Just a load of crap. Just a load of crap. For fuck's sake, USA won Gold Cup. Yeah. Crazy. All that good news came like 5 minutes before it. Well, I don't think we should ever be describing it as good news, Kenny. Like, let's be real. I don't think we should ever consider what I just read as good news. I think that would be disgraceful. Yeah, I think that would be utterly disgraceful. Haaland, no news on Haaland, but there's news on Lukaku. There's news on Lukaku. No, the other one. Oh right, okay, yeah. That's and apparently Kenny has sent it. I know you haven't. Right. But what are we talking about today? As I said, sorry about this. Very, very crazy couple of minutes there. So what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about Brandon Williams, who is apparently on his way to Norwich. Norwich lead the race to sign Brandon Williams. Would that be a good move? I have doubts. I do have doubts about it. He needs full game time, potentially at right back. Is he getting above Max Aarons? I really do doubt it. We're also talking Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal still wanting Aaron Ramsdale. Can they get him? That is the question. And of course, the big news that came out today that Harry Kane said, fuck training. Basically, Harry Kane has done something we've all done in life, which is, fuck that, I'm having a lay-in, I'm staying in bed. Harry Kane not turning up for training. What does this mean for Tottenham? It means their star man is like, I think I'm going to take today off. Is he even going in tomorrow? We don't know. We really do not know. We're also talking Tino Livramento, who has joined Southampton from Chelsea, another one of Chelsea's youngsters walking out the door. What does this mean? Because normally Chelsea loan them out, get them a really high value, and then they piss off. What does this mean now? can Chelsea realistically do that anymore? Can they even do that anymore? That is a danger that they are currently suffering. And of course, we're talking Romelu Lukaku, because apparently Chelsea have given up on Haaland and they are all out for Lukaku. So those are the things we are talking about today. Let me go back to this one. Let's go to some of your comments. We conquered all of "We're never gonna stop." Yeah, no. Might have been on a podcast or something. Now let me find it somewhere. Well, do try, because at the moment I'm not reading it out just like that, because anyone could have said that. Anyone. Surely that guy would have tweeted it out. Surely that guy would have tweeted it out, Kenny. I did see it there. Hey now, hope you're well. Hope you are all good. I'm all good, mate. Chelsea losing youngsters not good for the long run. That is true. It's not good for how Chelsea deal with it. Looks like Kane is forcing a move. Can't wait to talk about Kane stuff and other topics. Yeah, I mean, Kenny has found another one, but I do need to. He needs to find it better than what is written on on Football 4, because I'm not reading. I am not reading that out loud. Not a chance. No way am I reading that out loud. No way. Do you know how bad it sounds, Kelly? Do you know how? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my God. I can't believe what I'm reading. Oh my God, Kelly. Oh, I don't believe what I'm seeing. I really don't. Oh my God. Right, okay. Wow. Small club. I don't think that's the problem, Lanzi. If I'm being real, don't think that is the problem with this. Now, big up. What's your realistic thoughts on Kane Lukaku saga? I think they'll get Lukaku. They could get Kane. Have to fight. Man City. So let's get straight into it. And I still can't believe what I'm reading, Kenny. I still can't believe that. That is shocking. That is genuinely shocking. But Brandon Williams, Norwich are in pole position to sign Brandon Williams on loan after holding positive talks with him last week. A chat between Daniel Farke and the player has moved the situation in their favour. Southampton are unwilling to pay Manchester United's loan fee. That is according to Tom Hopkinson from the Mirror. Now, I suppose the thing with this one, and this one is a really strange one, right? So, look, I understand you have to get financial stuff. I know you have to be, financially beneficial by loaning one of your players out. But you also have to make sure that the team you're sending him to is the correct team for him. Not necessarily who's paying the most, it's about who is better for him. Now, for me, and this is just my view, I don't think Norwich is the best place for Brandon Williams. Now, you're going to be like, why no? It's Premier League. It is Premier League. But is he better than Max Aarons? And I don't think he is. I don't think he is. He's not better than Max Aarons. Now, I don't know who plays left back at Norwich. But Brandon Williams needs consistent game time. Now, what I'm seeing from Norwich fans on Twitter is he wouldn't get that. So, for me, Manchester United have to look at what is best for Brandon Williams. And again, that's not necessarily who's going to pay the most. It's about who can aid Brandon Williams' future more. Now, I suppose the argument is you look at Daniel Farke and all the things. He's such a good coach, a very good German coach, I believe. Worked with he's known by Tuchel, known by Thomas Tuchel. He's got Billy Gilmore on loan as well, so he's done really well with young players. So I don't know. I think Brandon should be going to Southampton. I really think he should. Because I think Southampton, he'll get more game time. And Ralph Hasenhüttl is also equally a great manager. He's a very good manager. I think he does well at Sheffield. I think he does well at Southampton. I think if Newcastle want him, I think he gets in at Newcastle. I think Norwich isn't the right place. I just don't think it. Maybe Watford even. I mean, yes, Premier League game time absolutely is needed. Yeah. But it is mad. Details on Lukaku. I'll get to that. Don't you worry about that. I will get to that. Where do you think he should go? He's not better than Max, I agree. Well, as I say, Southampton, Newcastle, Watford maybe. Basically, Brandon just needs to go where he's going to get consistent game time and Premier League, ideally. He ain't leaving if we don't get Trippier. That might not be true because you may keep Diego Dalot. Big up to Chris as well. Right back, Aaron's left back Williams. That strengthens Norwich back line even more with the addition of Williams. Is a great signing for Norwich. Well, who have Norwich got a left back? Who's Norwich's left back? That is the question. Who is Norwich? Who plays? Who plays left back for Norwich? All right, so they've got Sorensen, Byram. Am I getting them? I mean, they've got. I don't know if Norwich. Look, Norwich. I think it does work very well. Yeah, it will certainly be an interesting one. Kane's been fined. Yeah, I'm sure he's devastated. He's also probably going to, do it again. He's forcing the move. Daniel Levy, I wouldn't start fining Harry Kane if I was you. I'd be working about how to get rid of him, to be brutally honest with you. But that's on Brandon Williams, so you can talk about that. Williams is left back but right-footed, but strange. It is strange. He can play left back. I think he'll be better at right back. I do think he'll be better at right back because he's right-footed. But I do agree with you. It's very strange he plays left back. I suppose it's just where he's been needed a lot. Maybe he'll play for Watford. Are there any Everton fans on this channel? There's one that watches. No, Kenny. We're discussing the news tonight. I'm never having that as a title. Never. We're going to discuss it tonight, and never will I have that as a title for any of my shows. Factual. Williams can still do a job at left back. He can do a job. I'm not saying he can't. I love Williams. I just don't know. But on to Max Adams, no. Although it could mean that Max Adams is departing maybe to Arsenal, maybe to United, God knows who. But yeah. DC's happy. DC is happy. Leon Bailey. You could also be keeping Grealish, which is mad. But Arsenal still want Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale keen on moving to Arsenal. Burnley and Watford also interested in the player, but Ramsdale only wants to go to one of the top clubs in the country. That is according to Alex Cook. Now, the thing with this is Arsenal know they need to bid better than £35 million, unless they're going to negotiate it down. Now, Sheffield United hold all the cards. From what I understand, Aaron Ramsdale hasn't asked to leave yet. He's not said he wants to go. He hasn't put in a transfer request. So I think until he does that, I think Sheffield United hold all the cards. I do think he'll probably go to Arsenal. I think Arsenal really do need a backup goalkeeper. And I do think Ramsdale is better than Leno. I'm sure they won't like what you've done them. But no, Ramsdale is better than Leno. Look, how does this strengthen Arsenal? Quite clearly, he's a very good goalkeeper. Better than what you've got so far. But no, I do see this one materialising. We'll have to wait, as I say, and see on this. But Ramsdale, Arsenal fans, they're about to go all high and mighty. Are we too good for Ramsdale? No. No, you're not actually, because you're actually his level right now. You're mid-table. I said Ramsdale would be good for West Ham. They're in Europe. I've also said that he would be very good for Aston Villa if they didn't have Emi Martinez. I said he would do quite a good job at Everton, but they've got Pickford. I have listed them with teams in and around your area. So you're not too good for Aaron Ramsdale. In fact, Aaron Ramsdale is really your level. So I would say get him, because I really do rate Aaron Ramsdale a lot. I think he'll really improve your team. And most importantly, I think he has that calm composure that he has. He's very calm. And to be frankly honest, he saves his teams more times than you care to imagine. I just think with Ramsdale, yes, there is that stigma in terms of he's been relegated with all the teams he's been at. But I do think that mainly as he's had a shit defence in front of him. Look at Bournemouth, a shocking defence. He was also very young. He had a shocking defence in front of him. For Sheffield United, that was a complete and utter shambles. And at Chesterfield, I mean, don't even talk to me about Chesterfield. They were shit. Chesterfield really were a shit club. So, yeah. DC says, what, Kenny? That Grealish is saying, apparently. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Imagine if Grealish stays. DC is absolutely loving life right now. Villa are finished. Fuck off, Mustafa. Ramsdale would be perfect for this bottom 5 club called Arsenal. Ramsdale would make history at Arsenal, finally take them to the Championship. Fucking hell. Yeah, I agree, Chris. There's so many different elements to this. But look, I think he improves Arsenal. He's better than Leno. He is better than Leno. But Grealish has a sexy face. Love it. Moving on to this guy, and oh my God. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it does for them. So, Tottenham. If we do have any Tottenham fans on this channel, firstly, hi. Secondly, you're fucked. Basically, Tottenham's worst nightmare has just happened. Now, everyone was like, Harry Kane, he's a really professional guy. Now, is Ramsdale currently better than Joe Hart? Yes, very much so. Are Liverpool done with deals for now? I haven't seen any more. Is a bottle of... Right. Tottenham's worst nightmare has just happened because everyone's like, Harry Kane is a really professional guy. He'll never force a move. He'll take it. He'll accept that Daniel Levy is his bitch and that he must do what the boss says. And, oh, you don't need to win trophies because Daniel Levy is empire and all that crap. Well, Tottenham's worst nightmare has just happened because this guy has gone, fuck that. I had a gentleman's agreement. You're not gonna listen to me. So do go fuck yourselves. I'm not coming to training. What does this mean for Spurs? Well, firstly, Nuno is like, what the fuck do I do? So Nuno's trying to build a squad for the season, as every manager in the league is doing. And what's Harry Kane doing? Well, he's sat at home at the moment. Tottenham star striker, the player that Nuno, who, and might I add, very, very, very particular about how he does his training, how he sets his team up, wants to build it around his star man. Look at how he did it with Raul Jimenez. Harry Kane is the star man. I mean, he's got the most difficult job ever. Right? Because and how do you replace him? How do you replace Harry Kane? Well, right now you can't, because you can't go out and get a replacement for Harry Kane because Harry Kane is still technically a Tottenham player and he's not left. Now, so you can't really replace him. How do you replace him? And I mean, Troy Parrott is firstly not good enough for the Prem. Secondly, just been loaned out to MK Dons. So you do have to feel for Nuno, because right now he can't build his squad, because you would automatically when building a squad, you go, who's my best player? My best player is Harry Kane. Build it around him. You build your squad, you build your team around your best player. Harry Kane is their best player. Harry Kane is not there at the moment. So you can't replace Harry Kane whilst Harry Kane is still a Tottenham player, because that's a complete waste of money. And then you're just going to have an upset player if Harry Kane don't go. So if Harry Kane doesn't go, then the player you've brought in is going to sit on the bench. He's going to be unhappy. You're going to also have to pay his wages. If Harry Kane does go, brilliant. You've taken a risk. You've brought someone in. Now, are they going to need a backup to Kane? Probably. Is that backup going to be what they need to do? If Kane were to go, could he be full-time? No, I don't think he is. And if anyone says, replace Harry Kane with fucking Tammy Abraham, you know fuck all about football. That's all I'm saying. I watched a compilation of Tammy Abraham yesterday against Arsenal. People talk about 40 to 50 million. Not a chance. You pay me to take Tammy Abraham. You, Chelsea Football Club, pays me to take Tammy Abraham. I don't pay for Tammy Abraham. He's shit. He's fucking done out here. And I may get, Johnny, whoever he is, Johnny Blue or whatever, the one who loves Mason Mount, basically. He's probably going to come at me like, oh, he's come from our academy. No, Tammy Abraham is shit. Chelsea fans need to... There's a reason why Thomas Tuchel didn't even put him in his squad for a Champions League final. What does Tammy offer you? Nothing. Does he offer you goals? Not really. Does he offer you movement? Not really. Can he hold the ball up? No. Is he a target man? No. His finishing, diabolical. His heading, equally as diabolical. What does he actually have? Tammy Abraham is a B-Tech version of Peter Crouch. At least for Peter Crouch, is score with his fucking head. And he had a bit of composure. Tammy Abraham has nothing. No composure. No ability to do anything. He's shocking. He is shocking. Tammy for Kane plus cash. No. Kane leaves. Nuno will go right. Jimenez, you'll come to Tottenham. Should Kane... Yeah, I could see Jimenez, but you also have to worry that injury would potentially harmed him. He might like the new manager at Wolves. He may like the new manager, so I wouldn't say that. Yeah, Tammy does have a lot of chances. Kane will be like RVP, win the league in his first season at his new club. Tammy belongs in the Championship. That is true. Ziyech sure scored yesterday. 100% tap-in. May, even with a tap-in, he blares it over the bar or hits it wide. Levy wanted Tammy, actually. Well, Levy's an idiot. I thought Chelsea were foolish to sell Zuru. Mate, I don't know what youngsters Chelsea have got currently, but madness. No, you're right about Tammy. I am right. Tammy did score yesterday, but he should have had a hat-trick. Yeah, something like that. Crouch actually scores. Abraham does not. Lukaku talk, please. I'm almost out of range. Right. Well, because you asked so ever so nicely, I will do Lukaku right now, and then we'll do Livramento. So, on terms of Lukaku, Lukaku has also had it in his head that he wants to go back to Chelsea. Chelsea have made an offer for the player. The 2 weeks will be decisive. That was said a week ago. Haaland is number one. An update to that, Chelsea are ready to offer 130 million euros for Lukaku and a salary worth 15 million euros per season. Belgium is really thinking twice whether to stay at Inter or not after Chelsea's new assault. So it does appear that Lukaku is looking at Chelsea and going, look, this is a good deal for me. They're coming back for me. They really want me. They're showing him that love. And when you're a player, when you're a star man, you want to feel that love. And I think the desperation from Chelsea, the just onslaught of Romelu, come home. We want you. We like you. You'll score. We have Tuchel. We have sexy team. You score plenty of goals. We We create lots. We do all of this. We need you. That love, I think he'll rub off on him. He'll be like, oh, maybe I should go back because they really want me. You'll be surprised how easy it is. Just a few, sweet words said in the ear. Romelu, you score loads of goals. We really like you. You're perfect for what we need. The more they keep saying that, he's going to be like, yeah. I like it. And don't forget, he does have a soft spot for Chelsea. Of course, it didn't go the way he wanted to originally. Doesn't mean he doesn't like them. Of course, he has that soft spot. We'll really have to wait on this one. But so far, it does seem positive on Lukaku. Not so positive on Haaland. Very positive on Lukaku. Now, there is a bit of United Haaland tomorrow. We will discuss that. I'll be giving my point of view why United shouldn't touch him with a barge pole. But I'll give my view on that tomorrow. But absolutely, Chelsea, Haaland, I can see that working perfectly. Chelsea might sign Haaland. He might. No, Tammy will do an okay job, but he will not win you anything big. I doubt he would even do that. Joe Hart going to Celtic for 1 million, agreed with Spurs. This is true. Kane is the main man at Spurs, but I don't know if he'll be the main man at City. Of course, right now, Harry Kane is big fish, small pond. At City, he's big fish, big, bloody, massive, great big Atlantic Ocean. Right? So right now, he's big fish, small pond. At City, he's big fish, Atlantic Ocean. Of course, I think he would be a big player, big game player for City, and just arguably a big player for them. So, yeah, I do see Kane being the main man. Obviously, De Bruyne is nothing touches De Bruyne. Is Kane better than Foden? Yes, of course he is. So I think he would be a big player. I think he'd be one of the main players. If City were to also get Grealish, he would be the one I'm concerned about because he wouldn't get that free role that he has at Villa. I think Lukaku will come back to the Prem and struggle. Serie A is so slow. Interesting there. Would Tammy make it at Argyle? No, he would not. Celtic need a goalkeeper after defeat to Hearts at weekend. Yeah, he lost, didn't they? Really not how they would have wanted that. Kane will be like one Van Persie at City and how they use him. City junior striker, so Kane will be the right signing for them. Can also do that false nine bullshit that Pep wants to do. I think Chelsea's striker dilemma goes. Oh, I think Chelsea's striker dilemma goes deadline day. I'd hope so. We are going to be live for deadline day. We're going to do an 8-hour stream cut into 2. So we will have 1 4-hour stream, play a 30-minute lunch break or something for me. Then we'll be back for the end of dinner break, actually. Something along them lines, maybe 45. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have 2 4-hour shows. One probably, so it shuts at 11. So you'd want, so from 7:30 till 11:30. And then we would go from 3 till 7. So do from 3 o'clock. We may even do an early one. May do an opening one, sort of couple of hours in the morning, and do all of that. But we are going to have, we're definitely going to have 8 hours of deadline day coverage for you guys. Basically, that is going to be me strolling all the way through Twitter, obviously with multiple devices all around me, and the links will be in the chat. So if anyone wants to come on, they can and provide updates as well. That would be much appreciated. Also keeping me company a bit. Came on Champions League football. That is true. What's the problem with Haaland deal? Wage structure buyout Chelsea before Viola? Money, I think. Chelsea don't want to pay 150 million. I think it's simple. And also, I think Haaland's having doubts now. But I think Lukaku, I think that one could happen. Looks like Chelsea are going to get him. Grealish doesn't improve City because City's too many players similar to him. And he came, yeah. That is true. Let's talk Livramento. Another Chelsea youngster to leave the academy. And this lad has gone to Southampton. Official Tino Livramento joins Southampton from Chelsea on a 5-year deal. Contract signed until June 2026. Chelsea will have a buyback clause included into that agreement. So, done deal. What does this mean for Chelsea's academy players? Could be a very interesting one. But I just wanted to bring that one to you. Obviously, that is obviously not a main story. It's sort of just another one has gone. Never heard of him before. Now you're gonna vlog any no, you go do any vlogs at Argyle games. I've never done a vlog, so I don't really know what a vlog is. So I would need to do some research. Now Dow does these football teasers and it's boost curtain. And it's jumped up and it's meant to make a word. Any idea of what it is? Not a clue. I'm really shocking with like teasers and that. Maybe someone in the chat will know. Guys, help Liam with this. Boost Crutin. And it's jumped up. It's meant to make a word. Any idea? Jumbled up. So think about this. Everyone help Liam. Livramento equals who cares what price for Lukaku? 110 million pounds, 130 million euros. Cho is the only academy player that hasn't gone out on loan. Now, do you think Klopp is happy with current squad, or do you think he wants to add more? I think he definitely wants to add more. Absolutely. Imagine a Niall vlog in the playoff final. Plymouth Doncaster goes to pens. Yeah, what an amazing one that would be. Probably the best vlog of all time. Yeah, it'd be good. Watch Stump Pegs and Fogden game day vlogs for research. I shall do. Livramento would work well under Hassan Hootel, but not going to be the first team straight away. Needs to develop, of course, but Hassan Hootel loves to develop. Need to wait and see. Absolutely. He's going to need time. Dal messaged me and said you get penalised for it. Penalised for it? Penalised? Fucking hell. Penalised? I'm confused. Boost Crutin. Get penalised. It's jumbled up. I fuck knows. I'm really bad at these. Someone help Liam. But I don't know. I don't understand the question. So basically, Kenny, Liam got sent this. So football teasers. The word is boost Crutin. So the word is boost Crutin. It's jumbled up. It's meant to make a word. Now this word is apparently something you get penalised for. Really bad at these. Message it to me, Liam, and I'll have a look when I'm not live. I would say I'd stay away from it, Liam, personally, if you get penalised. No, I think that's a clue. Chris, I think that's a clue. I think the clue is it's something you get penalised for. I'm guessing in football. Right. Now, last one. I'm just going to say this really fucking quickly and hope never to say it ever again. Everton and Guildford Sigurdsson hold transfer talks amid Al Hilal interest. Everton and Guildford Sigurdsson have held transfer talks with Saudi Arabia giants Al Hilal, according to Turkish journalist Ekrem Konya. That's all I'm saying. All I will say is Saudi Arabia have no, they don't have any, basically, there's no legal age of consent. Moving on, I'm never saying that ever again. That is disgusting. FYI, not happening. Right? He's been released on bail. Which means he ain't going to be able to leave the country. So, nice try. I don't think that will ever happen. Not a fucking chance. Not a bloody chance would that happen. Cool. So, he says, think about what you can get free kicks for. Boost Cruton. You can get a free kick for it. I've no idea, Liam. I'm really bad at these. With every letter. Obstruction. I think Kenny got the answer. Oh, obstruction. Yeah, there you go, Liam. They got your answer. Obstruction. Right. So what I will do, I don't want to share that. No. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the link into the chat and let Liam's like, I got it. Love it. There we go. So what I've done is I've put the link in the chat. Basically, we're talking Brandon Williams, Aaron Ramsdale, Harry Kane, Livramento, and Lukaku. If you want to talk about Everton and what I've just said, I ain't talking about that ever again. Sometimes Kenny astonishes me with some of the shit he says. He really does. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. If you do want to come in and join, then, press that link and come join in. But if you don't, I'm going to go play FIFA. So it's really up to you guys. Link is there if you do want to come on and have your say. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of them. Now, how good is Leon Bailey in your opinion? I've not seen enough of him. Leon Bailey is not someone I have seen enough of. So I wouldn't like to judge. But what I can tell you is that he is highly regarded, very highly regarded. So therefore, he must be doing something well if he is that highly regarded. So whilst I don't really know enough about him, he is highly regarded. That is what I will say. Now, we are joined by Kenny and Phantom of Many Topics. How are we doing?
I am on my way to Las Vegas. So it's about a total of 5.5 hour drive. I've already driven an hour, so about 4.5 hours left. I'm going there to place a bet on Chelsea to win the Premier League and a bet on Chelsea to win the Champions League. Right now,
hold on. You're going to Vegas just to put on a couple of bets.
Yes, because in my state, there is no sports book. In the 50 United States of America, we have vastly different laws between the states.
Is you at McDonald's?
I'm sorry, can you speak louder?
Are you at McDonald's?
Am I at McDonald's? Yes.
Kenny would like a Big Mac with fries.
I guess you saw McDonald's in the background. Is that what you... Yeah, I'm right in the parking lot of McDonald's.
Yeah.
And our meat is much better than your British meat, because when I ate McDonald's at Hammersmith Station, that meat tasted so weird. Weird.
I can only eat one meat at McDonald's and not well, not meat, I mean burger. And that's fish or fillet fish. Which is a bit average.
Nah, the fish o fillet is fucking grim.
But anyways, so right now, the odds of winning the Premier League, Chelsea is getting about plus 400, meaning for every $100 you put down, you can win 400.
So let me just explain that to the UK lot. 4-1.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And right now, to win the Champions League, incredibly, we're getting about 9-1. Or was it down to 7-1? But I thought it would be heavier than that. Manchester City is only 3-1.
What's United? Out of curiosity, what's Manchester United's at?
Oh, I didn't look because I didn't see that as even a possibility.
We can win the Champions League, mate. We just need a couple
So yeah, but some of the European teams are probably getting better. No, I mean this is disrespect for the defending champion of the Champions League. Do they not think we're going to get? Maybe this is without Lukaku or Haaland priced in. What I'm afraid of is that we're going to pick up Haaland or Lukaku, and I'm not going to get these prices. That's why I'm going today. That's why I'm going today. I'll be there in about 4.5 hours. Yeah,
that does make sense actually.
Yeah, 4.5 hours is 4-1 for Premier League, and about I guess it's dropped down to about 7-1 now to win the Champions League.
I've just checked. It's Man City 5-2.
Oh, okay.
Bayern 5-1. Liverpool 8-1. Chelsea 9-1. And
9-1. Yeah, 9-1. Okay, so 9-1. Do they really think we suck that bad with the defending champions of the Champions League?
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter. If you don't bring in a striker, you're fucked.
I'll check the Premier League one.
Yeah, I guess so. I kind of forget that I'm not on a Chelsea channel with you guys. You're not Chelsea fans at all. So, but definitely.
I just say it as it is. We do a Chelsea show though. We do a Chelsea show, but it's 6 p.m. time over here, so God knows what time that is over at your end.
That's like 6 p.m., so it'll be 10 in the morning. It's not bad.
Ouch.
United in the Premier League, it says. Hold on, let me find it. I think Chelsea are 4-1. I think City are 6-1.
Yeah, Chelsea's 4-1, right?
Yeah, I think United are like 3-1 or something. I think
Man City is minus 180. That means you have to put down 180 to win 100. They're that favored to win the Premier League. How so? They don't even have Kane.
It says Man City 4-6, Chelsea 9-2, Liverpool. Liverpool 12 to
2 is 9-2 is 450.
Liverpool 3-1, United 3-1.
There is no way you're 3-1 odds to win the Premier League. You have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
No, because we're built, so we're one of the favourites.
Yeah, but you have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tax.
United is plus 700.
Manager.
United is plus 700 to win the Premier League, 7-1. Last time I checked, which was 2 days ago, but things might have changed.
I think that's what I just saw.
Yeah,
Ole is pooping.
But that line in Vegas is always shifting. I mean, it's like the stock market. It's always shifting. It's by the time I drive there, it's going to be different. So.
Zachary's like, United are my favourites. I'm guessing
I probably won't place the bet till tomorrow morning anyways. So.
We not. So you travelling? Anything else you're doing in Vegas, or just putting on a bet?
I could go play craps, and I have friends who live there, so they get me a discount on the hotel, and I buy them dinner. That's how it is.
How long do you have to travel to get to Vegas?
5.5 hours. Roughly, I saw a comparison. Roughly about from London to, I guess
the southwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
To the Scotland border, I think.
Well, no, you can do Plymouth to London in about 5.5 hours in the car.
I meant Plymouth to Scotland border in 5.5 hours.
Absolutely not. So I can absolutely assure you it takes a lot longer than 5.5 hours to get to the border of Scotland from Plymouth. It's like the entire UK.
London,
it is mad, London, though. It is mad.
From London to Scotland
London
border?
To Plymouth, you could. Yeah, probably. It's about the same distance, to be fair.
Well, London to Plymouth should only be like 2 hours, right?
No.
3 hours?
Plymouth to sort of... Well, where's Thruxton? I don't know where. Let me Google where Thruxton is, because that's like 2.5 hours. Also, big up to Max.
You never drive to London anyways. You don't like London. You're not a London fan, right?
No, I don't like going. I've
Hey,
never been
Kenny,
to
to tell
London.
you the truth, if Manchester United was a London team, I would have been a Manchester United team fan a long time ago, but I can't root for a team that's not in London. So that's how it is. That's how it is, Kenny.
Plymouth are 40-1 to win League One.
Right. So to get to Thruxton Andover, which is where I go to watch my touring cars, that takes. No, I want to go in a car. Let me go in a car. Okay.
I think you guys don't have as fast highways either as we do, because we can drive like 80 miles per hour. That's what 100.
We have motorways. We have motorways. So to get to where I go to for my touring cars, that's about 2.5 hours, and that's sort of halfway to London.
Well, it's not shaped the same, but Arizona is slightly larger than the United Kingdom.
I don't doubt that. America is huge.
Just my state of Arizona, yeah. But it's not shaped the same.
But America's like 50 different countries, so
yes, it's very different from state to state. You know, in one state you can't do this. The other state you can do prostitution. So.
Nice. I hear that. But Kenny, what did you want to talk about today, mate? Obviously, we've got the 6.
I'm on the road, so I'm going to start driving. I'll keep listening until I'm out of range, which is about 20 minutes from now. So you'll still have me listening to your show for 20 minutes before I get into the wilderness and there's no internet connection anymore.
Perfect, mate. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
And I'll be we'll be done in about 15 minutes anyway. But yeah, Kenny, what did you want to talk about today anyway? And yes, we have got them 6 stories, but I beg you don't really talk about the Everton one, because to be frankly honest, how I even got to say that out loud, it still astonishes me what I read. Absolutely astonishes me.
I mean, on Sigurdsson, I think that he is.
Wait,
I'm a very bad man. I'm a very bad man.
Apparently, according to some reports, Gylfi Sigurdsson is currently in discussions with a Saudi Arabian club for a transfer.
Apparently he's asked Everton. He's held transfer talks with Everton to move there.
Harley.
So Al Hilal.
Well, he's getting old.
Guess what? There seems to be no legal age of consent to let Al Hilal play in Saudi Arabia.
I'm a little confused what Kenny's trying to get at here.
Basically, there's no, age limit in Saudi Arabia.
Sigurdsson can marry his 4-year-olds in peace there, basically.
No.
Jesus Christ, Kenny.
Bad man.
But yeah, bad man. When I read it, I was in complete and utter shock. I was like, that can't be true. But I've also thought about it. He's on bail. He ain't gonna be able to leave the country, so you don't need to worry about that. He'll be if he's guilty, then he'll be in prison before he can go to Saudi Arabia. I don't know how true it is. I'm not really friends with anyone at Everton or Gylfi Sigurdsson himself, and I don't really know any teams in Saudi Arabia. So all I will say is if he's on bail, there's no way he's leaving the country, and he's such a high-profile player. There is absolutely no way he is going to be able to escape the country, go to Saudi Arabia, even if he is transferred. So, I won't worry about that too much. I hope it's not true. It may be true, but I don't think he's going to get out of the country because, there's this thing called he is currently under investigation.
At least the other news I sent you this is the one we're going to discuss tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it is, but at least that one's good news. At least that one's good.
Well, yeah, it's certainly a lot less, fucking shocking. But yes, carry on. What did you want to talk about though? What did you want to come on and talk about?
Will Lukaku end up at Chelsea and also perhaps Harry Kane? And maybe Harry Kane, Lukaku, Williams.
Just go with one for now, Kenny. Just
crack on.
go with one.
Lukaku. So I think with the Lukaku, I think that the problem has always been with Lukaku, his willingness to join Chelsea. We've talked about this a lot. Lukaku to Chelsea is probably the second most discussed striker topic. It's always been his willingness to go to Chelsea. Now, this is Chelsea's last week to buy Erling Haaland. I sent now this. Janaj Fjotov said this is Chelsea's last week. If they don't get Haaland this week, then it's over. So they're desperately going to Lukaku. Please, please, as Mal said. So I think it really does depend on whether, of course, Lukaku is having second thoughts on his original judgment that he didn't want to leave Inter. And whether I think he will leave Inter, I don't think he will, but if they were to get Lukaku, I don't agree with this. Serie A slow, he's good for him because he has proven in the Premier League. He was amazing at Everton. He was good at us until, apart from maybe a few months under Jose Mourinho in his last season. When Ole came back, I think he was quite good. And I think he'll be great for Chelsea. That front three would be great as Mount, Kate, Mount, Lukaku, and whoever else they have. And yeah, it's going to be a great signing if it does happen. I don't think it will happen, but he is one of the best strikers there is that's available on the market. Now on Kane, well, I'm really nervous about this. I don't think that City can afford both Grealish and Kane, but it's whether it's whether Grealish chooses Villa or City, which we'll discuss tomorrow. It's which one he chooses. Now, I think if he chooses Man City, then I don't think they'll get Kane because I think that'll just completely destroy the whole transfer policy. They've only made a £100 million bid once before, and it was for Kaka. Apart from Grealish, Kaka's the only £100 million bid they've done. So I think it'll just destroy the whole transfer policy if they got both Grealish and Kane. I don't think he'd go. I think he'd love to go there. Now it's whether I don't think City are the only club interested, of course, but I don't think Chelsea are gonna get him unless maybe. Well, I did, but not anymore. Unless they're really, really desperate on that deadline day or something, and then get 250 million to take it, please, on deadline day or something. But I really think I don't think he'll go to Man City just because of that factor. Now, it depends really. If Grealish does choose Villa, then I'm really nervous. But I'm still mixed on it because it could end either way. Because Levy's a bit of one of the dumbest people who runs the football club. I think we all know that. So he might still force King to stay. I might still say, City have offered me £700 million, not Ivan £2.7 billion. So I'm gonna say I don't think he'll go, but I am nervous. Williams to Norwich now depends with it. I think if he were to start, of course not a right back but a left back, then I think it'd be quite a good move for him if he were to start. Norwich are a decent side whose tactics are quite attacking. So I think moving to an attacking club, I think he's an attacking club. Moving to Norwich would be a great move for him. But I don't think he'll go to Norwich because of course Southampton. I think Southampton have been more interested in more advanced talks than Norwich. Of course, not advanced talks, but they've been in talks longer. I think he'd rather move to Southampton because of how long they've been in talks with him. Because Norwich he's not guaranteed to start. Southampton probably is because I don't think they've ever got a left back after Birching left, have they? So but I think Norwich would be a great move for him. It would be a great move for Norwich. I think maybe either let him go to Norwich or an attacking side, or maybe let him go to like a mid-table side going down for relegation. Yeah. But yeah, I think it will be a great move for him. I really like Woodley, however, I just don't think he'll make it at United because of Shaw and because of Telles. I just think I don't think he's good enough to be third choice left back for Man United. I think he's much better than that. I think he could be much better than that. So I think he should go on loan, and I think he should prove himself at one of those clubs like Norwich or Newcastle or Southampton in his
Are you still talking? Cool. So moving down to some comments. Now, have United done all their deals for now? They have for now. Now it's more about outgoings. You're not going to see anything about incomings at the moment because, most importantly, it's about getting players gone now. It's about getting those players out that door as quickly as possible. So, no, I think we are done with signings at the moment. That is at the moment. How's it going, lads? I'll send the rest of my League 2 score predictions in a minute. Okay, cheers. Now you hearing this, Divock Origi out for 6 months, ankle injury, 6 weeks. Bad news, people. Origi is reportedly out for 6 weeks with an ankle injury. He is staying. Yes, get in there. Trippier will come in, I believe. That'll be really near the end of the window. Really near the end of the window.
That's going to be like deadline day before, like 1 day before.
Is it months or weeks? Well, if it's months, you're even more fucked. But Max, what did you want to talk about, mate?
I've moved off the topic of. I've gone from wanting to talk about Kane and the rest of them to talking about Aaron Ramsdale. With this deal to Arsenal, it's not a bad deal. However, I've looked on Squawka his comparison to Leno, their other keeper. Compared both of them, saves made. Aaron Ramsdale has 147 and Leno has 86. That's a massive difference.
That will be because Leno has less to do at Arsenal than Ramsdale did at Sheffield United. Just bear that in mind there.
Yeah.
Also, cool. He said in a minute. I was about to end just yet, but yeah, carry on, Max. Sorry.
The one stat that stands out is aerial duel successful, and the keeper actually goes for the ball. 75% for Ramsdale, 91% for Leno. So Leno is better in the air, but on the ground and with saves made, Ramsdale tops that. So it will be a good move, in my opinion. He will give more accuracy in clean sheets for Arsenal. Obviously, he won't keep a clean sheet every 3 weeks. Like, he won't do that. He can't. Simply, that's kind of impossible. Unless you're some magical goalkeeper. Saves made is massive difference, yet Leno hasn't, obviously, as you say, had much to do. Last season in the Premier League for both of them, this is their stats. Their penalties faced 4 faced for Ramsdale, 3 saved, and then 2 faced for Leno, 2 saved. So he saved 2 penalties out of 2, yet Ramsdale saved 3 out of 4. Save percentage for Ramsdale is 70%, while Leno's is 69.9. That's not a massive difference. Now, with Ramsdale, he's obviously going to be in the Championship next season unless he moves to Arsenal. So if he gets one more season at Sheffield United, the Blades are going to have to give everything out for him. He's going to have to make himself stand out if he's going to move to Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal are classed as a big club. Big club. They are part of the top 10, which is still all right. But it's just the place he wants to be. Does he want to stay at the Blades and keep going with his progression, or does he want to move to Arsenal and get more game time in the Premier League rather than playing in the Championship next season? His saves have been brilliant as far as I've been watching the games I've been watching.
He's been very good with the best one to look at was when he was at England under 21s. Saved us many times.
I've only just realised one last quick little fact. His saves made from inside the box is 88, and outside the box is 58, while saves made from inside and outside the box from Bernd Leno is 52 from inside, 32 from outside. So Ramsdale in my opinion, would be better than Leno for Arsenal, because he will provide that more safety in goal and not slip up easily. They concede to the most easiest teams. They can score, but they need a goalkeeper that's actually consistent through a good 2 weeks, because the save percentage for both is pretty much equal. Penalties, not many people give a fuck about that. Ground and aerial dual success, one tops the other in both. It's not the saves made. Like, you need to focus on that, because Aaron Ramsdale has made more saves than Leno. Yes, he hasn't had that much really to save with, but the real question is, as I'm looking at it now to finish off my little statement, which club is his benefit? Will he go to Blades and stay in the Championship for this upcoming season, or will he make a quick snap move to the Gunners and play at the Emirates just to make a feel? It's what he thinks is good for him. He now needs to decide, right, what's my benefits of going here? What's my benefits of staying at the club? Because the Blades do need a good goalkeeper. They have got that in Ramsdale. I can't remember who the other goalkeeper is, but Arsenal do need another good goalkeeper as well. And really, it just relies on his shoulders now whether he does go to Arsenal and listens to these rumours, or he just stays at the Blades just to showcase what he can do at a Championship club or a Premier League / Championship club, and then see what happens in the next transfer window. But I think it'll be a good move. It really would be. Obviously, it would help Arsenal quite a bit with what they've done so far. They haven't won a Europe trophy in God knows how long. Probably been like 4 years now. If maybe not even that. It's been annoying. It's been annoying. I still haven't forgiven Arsenal also from 2014, but we move. But yeah, a good move in my opinion. But it's all relying on his shoulders whether he wants to move or not.
Yeah, I think right now Sheffield United are pretty comfortable because he's not forcing anything. He's not forcing any moves, any of that. He's very relaxed and not really heard much about it. But look, there's still plenty of time. As I said, deadline day is going to be mad. It's also going to be mad for me because we're going to be doing as I said earlier, we're doing 2 4-hour streams on deadline day. You're going to have me, the whole of Twitter open with God knows what I've got other tabs in terms of God knows. I'm also going to have obviously Sky Sports, so I'll have to lot on. So we'll bring you the coverage when we get it. If you're bored of this generic media bullshit from Sky Sports and you want someone who can have a bit of a laugh, give you the news you need, get all the stuff we want, then this is the place to be. And the best bit about it is the link is going to be in the chat. So if you have some news or we're not covering something that you know, what do? You press the link, come on, have your say. That's going to be the beauty of it. We're going to be live, as I said, all the way from 3 o'clock with a 30-minute break until 11:30 at night. And look, we may even do an early morning one just to sort of pop in and say hello. We have got almost all the overlays ready for that. So as I say, we're really near the end of the transfer window last month. So as I say, if you do want to come on, that day is going to be absolutely brilliant. So yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And I'm very excited about it. Ramsdale will take Arsenal to historic and the Premier League campaign straight to the Championship. I stopped watching Sky Sports 5 years ago. Absolute disgrace for the channel. Look, I don't tend to watch it. I watch Sky obviously for the footy. I watch it for the football. I watch it for the Formula One, and sometimes I'll have Sky Sports if I'm in a particular good mood. To which they normally, today they were talking about Varane's deal to United. They were like, how close is that deal? And I'm like, 4 days ago, that was a done deal, mate. You're a bit behind. I mean, this channel reported that before Sky Sports, so you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's why this is the place to be on transfer.
But Romano's there, like, yeah. They're very, very close, very, very close. I'm like, Romano, it's done, mate. You've even said that. Shut your mouth. But yeah, as Max said, this is the place to be on deadline day. If you want the best entertainment you can get for 8 hours straight, but also I'm going to need some help. So you're going to have to come in. You're going to have to put some entertainment as well. No doubt Kenny will probably pop in. Max probably will. Aaron, absolutely. You can bet your ass Aaron will be coming on. Absolutely. And that'll be brilliant. But it's going to be a great one, as I say. But we are going to wrap up today's show. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 p.m. I think we're only going to do one of these a day now. I think it's going to be a one a day thing. So we're going to do this at 10 p.m. tomorrow. I'm getting busy and busy of the days, doing other things on other channels. If you haven't checked out Liam's channel, I'm normally there during the day doing something. On Mondays, got the EFL show. We're going to be up in that too, hopefully. So hopefully we're going to have 2 of those shows a day, not a day, fucking hell, 2 shows of those a week. So that'll be really good. So do check us out over there. We just done our previews to match day 1 of Sky Bet Leagues 1 and 2 with new graphics. So we did new graphics. Hope you really like them. We put in all the effort we can there. And then obviously later on in the week would be reviews. No, Mondays would be match reactions. Later on in the week is the other stuff.
League 1 home kits tomorrow. There you go.
That is League 1 home kits tomorrow. Absolutely. Argyle show Wednesday, 8 p.m. Which means Wednesday, which means you might not actually. And then we got match reaction to Rotherham. Match preview to Rotherham. Sky Sports reported a deal was done and it wasn't actually completed for 3 weeks later. Yeah, Sky are a bit. They're no longer tier 1, are they, Sky? Which is shocking. They should be tier 1, but they're really, really not. Which is quite funny, you know. Maybe they got all the information from Romano, the ones he doesn't put out on tweets. He don't want to make himself look like a twat. But on that note, we are going to wrap it out there. Please leave a like on the video. Liam says, sorry, no, I don't know. It's away kits, sorry. Away kits tomorrow then. Do check us out over there.
Don't worry, I'll be looking at that.
What time is it, Liam? What time is it, Liam, tomorrow? I don't know.
I'm going to love ranking Doncasters.
What? Are you coming on as well that day? Tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll ask Liam about that.
Do it.
If I actually want to see Doncasters, though. Hold on.
I think it's shite. But as I say, we are going to wrap it up there. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Been a very long day for myself, yawning my head off. Love to see it. Check out our socials: Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _, and on TikTok and Let's Talk Premier League. It's 2 p.m. tomorrow, 2 p.m. On Liam Martin's YouTube channel. Kenny, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Kennedy TV on YouTube, where tomorrow I will hopefully be doing League 1 predictions with Niall, Matt, and a few others. And Kennedy United on Twitch.
Is it going to be like the way you go do it like you did with the championship yesterday?
I'm undecided yet. I'll DM you tomorrow. I'm undecided yet.
Well, it's fine. We'll just hurry up with the scores and we'll just say that Argyle's winning 10-0 for all 3 of them and winning the fucking league. But Max, where can they find you, mate?
Oh, I'm going to love ranking Doncasters kid tomorrow. But you can find me on Instagram, MaxTagHD Official, on Twitter at YouTube _MaxTagHD, on, as it says on my name tag. Also on YouTube, on YouTube, MaxTagHD. Putting some Tigers talk out later in the week, probably Wednesday if I'm doing streams tomorrow. And yeah, just you'll see why this Doncaster kit is a fucking disgrace.
I already know.
You know.
Devon says one thing I think you should implement is that everyone who joins on to the podcast to have an actual microphone. Why? Whose sound isn't great? I mean, I know mine can be dodgy because sometimes Liam touches my audio settings and it flies it completely to a different planet. Makes me sound like a robot. But no, let me know whose sound isn't quite, working. There's normally something I can do on my end to improve the sound quality of a certain guest. So if Kenny's audio is, he's literally straight away. Kenny's audio is shocking.
I mean,
Kenny, get yourself a microphone, young man. Is it too quiet, too loud? Like,
I think I've listened to Norwich before. I think it might be like a bit broken.
Also, Kenny, what's up with this black and yellow like lighting
know.
vibe?
It's
Kenny,
my life.
get yourself
Is it
like a cheap set of gaming headphones.
Look at this, like these, even light up too.
Oh.
Look. Hey.
Or any normal microphone. Like any normal headphones will have a microphone tap.
Or just get little earphones that have like this
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just get anything anything like that.
Anything that has a microphone like built into it.
I mean, even an actual microphone. This one cost me, I think, 15 quid. So you don't have to spend mad amounts. I mean, the microphone. I think it's the same one that Andrew has. See, just get yourself a. Huh?
I'll probably get a microphone. I won't get a headphones on that because I've got grommets in my ears, so I can't actually wear them. So
okay, well, just get a mic. Just get one of these. I think it's like 15 quid. You can get off Amazon. So make sure you do that. It would improve your quality a lot.
Amazon Prime,
very much so. But look, we are going to end it there. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. with another episode of Transfer Talk. But until then, stay safe and peace out, guys.